Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the Real Creepy Doll Man here. I'm back with an all-new episode. It is July the 31st of 2018. Time is now 3:47 a.m. Okay, today's topic is on these two dolls. Numbers 231 and numbers 232. Now, all you YouTube fans and all you die-hard Real Creepy Doll Man fans would like to know, are they all cursed, haunted, or possessed? Nobody truly knows, not including the Real Creepy Doll Man knows. The only way to settle is do the old-fashioned way like we always been doing it. It's about you communicating with our spirit friends, part 11 and beyond. Yes, indeed, when I can get Creepy Ghost Hunter Jr. ever to the return, we will do this episode together very soon. But, you know, that's how it is. Now, I'm going to explain something about the one that you see in the blue dress. Now, this is another, I'm going to tell you this is another Elsa doll, will not lie. I have actually 4 toddler Elsa dolls, and there are 4 of them. Now, this one, I found the 29th of July, July the 29th of 2018. Me and cousin Ghost Hunter, Creepy Ghost Hunter Jr., or I should say call him Real Creepy Ghost Hunter Jr. now, decided to go out and do a little walk. I decided to go through the alley part to look around. We had a couple neighbors that were moving out, and they put out some stuff out there. And this pile of stuff, they had different things they were throwing away. Now, like I tell everybody, another man's junk is another man's treasure. It is true. Because they had 2 dolls out there in his collection. Now, this doll here was very, really bad compared to that. Her hair was completely a mess. I did what I could to try to say what I could, but they had it so bad, the hair had to be sacrificed after I washed it. And I combed out, but it had some frizz to it. And I tried to get, the hair untangled as good as I could. She lost some of her hair, but not a lot of it. And then I decided to braid her hair. And then I came down here, the dress, this is only a skirt, but I cut holes in the side of this skirt and made it into a dress. So I didn't have a dress I could find anywhere in the store because you got to buy these things separately offline. They're hard to find. So I just turned this into a dress. And I thought it was more interesting to make it like this. Now the one next to it, she was in bad shape when I found her. The head was separated from the body. I found the peg, the neck peg was broken, and it was up inside the head. I had to find a way to get it out and pull it out. There was a couple pieces broken off that peg, and I had to find out it was right inside the body here. I had to shake the body out pretty hard to get it out, and then put them back together. I had to put them back together with a 5-second fixed stick. So the 5-second fixed stick didn't take as long to put back together. It has a strong adhesive that, it's like glue. But you use the UV light to harden it, and I had to put it back together. Both pieces had to be glued back together. And it's sort of like glue because it hardens just like glue does, but it dries faster if you use the UV light. And it is pretty strong, but the problem is I didn't make her head tight enough, so it's a little loose. So if you see, I'll show a demonstration that I made it a little too loose, but you can't pull her head off because it's pretty strong. It's on there. I mean, it's pretty on there. And I had to say this, that I'm going to do something to her prom dress. I'm going to alter that too. Now, this lovely little bow, this cheetah bow here, is going to be put on the dead center pretty soon. I'm going to stitch it in the lining of her dress very soon. And you'll see that done by the Creepy Doll Man very soon. Because I'll probably put that in there and show you how I'm going to stitch it on there on the lining. Both these dolls were in bad shape. And I found some other goodies too. I found a very thin 10-karat white gold chain. Very thin. And then also found a ring. It was a 925 ring. But the settings of the stones were actually, they had not one, but it had, looks like at least see, I think probably about 9 amethyst stones in it. The biggest centerpiece, I think, was about either a 2 to maybe a 5. It's about a 2 or 5 carat, I would say. And the little stones make up probably less than probably about 3 of a carat. But it was really nice, and I found it. The problem is it's kind of bent up. So what I'm going to do is take it to the nearest pawn shop I know, see if Phil can bend it back out, and I'll keep it, because I found that when I found these dolls. And, you know, it's kind of weird that I find stuff like this. And I keep saying they keep multiplying. So there you see another 2, which is growing fast. And I can tell you when Creepy Ghost Hunter Jr. will return, we will get into doing that episode. And I hope everyone liked what I have released to the public. I released something new, something with a new twist. It was Haunted and Possessed action figures. That's new. That if you hadn't seen that episode, you need to check that out from The Real Creepy Doll Man, because that is the new thing I'm showing. But there are limited how many I have. I have less Haunted and Possessed action figures than I have Haunted and Possessed dolls, and also Haunted and Possessed stuff, or plush animals you can call them. But I have less in the Haunted action figure line. But I may have other surprises coming in. So you might see them sometimes appear on the unreleased bonuses only. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I say this to all the fans out there, goodbye, and God bless you all.